Hi everyone and welcome back to Maths. Now today you are going to need two tens frames. Now I've made my own just out of paper. I folded it up and using a pen to create my different sections. So either you can go away and create them or use the one that I sent in the email last night. Okay, so you need your tens frame and then you need 20 counting objects to go inside your tens frame. You could use Lego, chocolate, coins, buttons, whatever you have. But press pause and go and collect those now. Right, okay, we're going to start off today by playing a game. Now this game is to get our brains working. And I'm going to show you an image, a picture, a representation of a numeral, of a number. And I would like you to shout it back at me. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture. You shout it back at me. Here we go. Okay, so here is the first picture. Tell me, what can you see? That's right, it's 3. There are 1, 2, 3. 3 dots. This picture is a common picture that we see all the time because where would we find this? That's right, on a dice. Well done, everybody. Are you ready for the next one? Right, guys, here's the next one. Tell me, what do you see? Oh, I can hear some of you saying the correct answer. Oh, that's fantastic working out. Go on, everybody, shout it at me. What do we see? That's right, it's 7. There are 7 dots on our tens frame. There is 5 at the top and 2 below. 5, add 2 more, equals 7. If we counted the dots, but we don't have to count the top line, do we? Because we know that that's 5. So we go 5 in our head, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 altogether. Well done. Here's the next one. Here we go. Here's our next one. Now, everybody should be able to tell me this one. What can you see? That's right. It's the number 5. Here we have the numeral 5. Well done. Here we go. Here's the next one. Here's our next one. Tell me, what can you see? I can hear some of you telling me the answer already. Have you got it? Right. 3, 2, 1. Shout it back at me. That's right. It's 10. My tens frame is full. There is no empty spaces. And we know that when our tens frame is full, that means there are 10. So there are 10 dots on my tens frame. Well done. Okay, here's the last one. Get ready. Right, quick one. Can you see? Amazing. That's right, there's 1. There's 1 block in the picture. Well done. Right, okay, so yesterday we looked at our teen numbers and being able to order and count numbers to 20. Today we're going to continue with looking at that, but we're going to look at how we can partition our teen numbers. We have done a little bit of this in school already, so I'm hoping you are going to be able to show your grown-ups all about it. Okay, so you're going to need your 2 tens frames and your counting objects. Here we go. Right, okay, so the first number we are going to look at making on our tens frame is the number 13. Can you press pause and point on my number line? Where is number 13? Fantastic, that's right, it's just there. Can you see it? That is number 13. It's a 1 and a 3. That is number 13. Fantastic. Right. Are you going to watch me and help me make 13 on my tens frames? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now I have my number 13 here, my numeral 13. And if I'm going to make this on a tens frame, I need to look at my numeral closely. Now I can see that this is a 2-digit number. It has 2 numbers, 2 digits coming together to make the number. It has a 1 and a 3. Now I know that this 1 tells me that it's got 1 10. And then it's got a second digit. So that tells me it's going to have some 1s as well. Right, I'm going to see if I can make this 13 on my tens frame. Now, Miss Hayton has had to improvise and she's going to use some sweets. Okay, so I have my jar of sweets that I'm going to use. Here we go, and I'm going to make 13. So I'm going to start and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I have made 13 of my tens frames. And just looking at that, I can see that my first tens frame is full. I can see that 13 is made up of 1 10 and 3 ones. Can you say that with me? Can you repeat it after me? I'll say it first and then you say it. 13 is made up of 1 10 and 3 ones. You say it. Perfect. Now I've made it on my tens frame, I wonder, can I write this as a calculation? Can I write what I can see here as a calculation using an addition and an equal sign? I think I can, can't I? Right, let's have a look then. Right, brilliant job, guys. So here we can see I've got my part whole model. I have 13 at the top because 13 is our whole. And we said that 13 can be made up of 1 10 and 3 ones. Now, how can I write that as a calculation? Press pause and tell your grown-up, how can I write that as a calculation using the addition and equals? How am I going to use that add and equals language? You tell your grown-up. Fantastic. Have you had a go? Brilliant. Now, what if I tell you this? Are you ready? 13 equals 10. Add 3 more. Is that what you said? Oh, brilliant. Well done, guys. Shall we have a go at making another number? Get your tens frame ready because it's your turn now. Right, okay. The next number we're going to have a go at exploring and seeing if we can make on our tens frame is the number 16. Okay? Can you find 16 on my number line? Press pause, see if you can find it. Brilliant, fantastic. Have you found it? That's right, it's just there. Can you see it? I've circled the number 16 in a yellow ring. Can you see it? It's up there. Right, have your tens frame ready. Let's get going and see if we can represent 16 on our tens frames, okay? So you press pause, get your counting objects, and can you make 16 on your tens frame for me? Remember, you have to fill one tens frame first before moving on to the next, okay? So press pause and make number 16 on your tens frame for me. Off you go. Right, brilliant. Have you had to go at making 16? Oh, you have. Fantastic. Right, my turn now. Now again, I can see I'm looking at the number 16. It's a 2-digit number and the first digit is a 1. So I know that that represents, it's telling me that there is 1 10. 16 is made up of 1 10 and then there's another digit. So it might be made up of a few more ones as well. So here we go. I'm going to make my 10 then first before I start. And I know to make 10, I can fill a whole tens frame. So I'm going to fill a whole tens frame. Here we go. There we go. Brilliant. So I know that there's 10 there. Okay, and now I'm going to count on to see if I can make 16. Here we go. So I'm going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. And I have made 16. Now looking at this, I can see that 16 is made up of 1 10 and 6 ones. So if you say that with me, 16 is made up of 1 10 and 6 ones. Let's go see if we can put that into a part whole and write our calculation. Off we go. Okay, so we made 16 on our tens frame. And we were saying that we know that 16 is made up of 1 10 and 6 ones. And we can see that in my part whole. But can anybody tell me my calculation? Who can shout out at me my calculation? I'm going to give you a clue. If you look on the screen, that's right, well done. 16 equals 10, add 6 more. 16 equals 10, add 6 more. 16 is made up of 1 10 and 6 ones. Fantastic. Right, okay everybody, now that we've had quite some time exploring how we're making our teen numbers on our tens frame, I think it's time I set you a challenge. So below me is a written calculation, and I would like you to have a go now with your grown-ups. See if you can recognise anything in my calculation. That's right, there's some numbers and there's some symbols. Can anybody have a go at reading this calculation? Oh, I can hear some of you. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Right, I'll tell you it. It's 18 equals 10 add 8. I'll say it one more time. 18 equals 10 add 8. I wonder if using your two tens frames, can you have a go at representing this calculation? So press pause and make for me on your tens frames this calculation. See if you can make 10 add 8 to equal 18. Off you go. Okay, brilliant. Have you had a go at seeing if you can represent my calculation of 18 equals 10 add 8 on your tens frame? Oh, you have? Brilliant. Right, are you ready? Let's see if we can check if you and I get the same. So I'm going to have a go now. So I know that my first one is that I'm trying to make 18 altogether. And it's telling me that 18 is equal to 10 add 8. So my first tens frame, I'm going to make 10. So this is my first tens frame, and I'm going to make 10. I know to make 10, I've got to fill my tens frame up. There has to be no gaps. So here we go, 5 at the top. And there are 5 at the bottom. So I have made my 10. And now I need to make 8 on my next tens frame. So here we go, I'm going to make 8. Again, I know that 8 is more than 5. So I need to fill my top row. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. But now I need to double check that there are 18 altogether. So I'm going to count. But I'm not going to count them all because that would be silly. Because I know that my first tens frame has 10. So I'm going to count on. So I'm going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 sweets altogether. So that's right. 18 is equal to 10 add 8. Oh, that's fantastic. Brilliant job today in maths, guys. But we haven't covered all of the teen numbers. There's still a few that we haven't had a go at exploring how to make on the tens frame. So your challenge is, see if you can make 15 on the tens frame. See if you can make 19. See if you can make 20. Okay, have a go. Have a go at exploring, and I'd love to see the pictures of what you get up to. See you again soon.